I'm Lisa Gilmore, and I'm the school counselor here at Grand Peak Academy, and I'm excited to be here to support the students. I've worked for this school for 5 years in different roles as a paraprofessional for 3rd grade and then in special education. And now last year I was the school counseling intern, and this year I'm the full-time school counselor, so I'm very excited to be here. And I just want to tell you a little bit about our social emotional programs. We have digital programs both for elementary and middle school. Our elementary program is called Camp Timber, and it's for kinder through 5th grade with different levels for each grade. And so I'm partnering with the teachers. It's going to be provided in the classroom. And then we have a social emotional program called Embrace SEL that for middle school, and I'll be going into the leadership classes for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade once a week to support the middle school teachers. And we'll be doing the social emotional curriculum for the middle school students. So great programs, very excited to support your students in that way. And also there'll be a counselor website coming up soon, so be looking for that, a Google site. And there's going to be a link that says contact the counselor. So that's for parents, for students. You can contact me that way. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me. And I'm excited I'll put some resources on that site, and I'm very excited to partner with you and your students. So thank you for choosing Grand Peak Academy.
Up next, our health services team.
Hi, my name is Erica Radcliffe, and I am your school nurse. I am a district nurse. I have been in District 49 for 6 years. I also used to be a pediatric intensive care nurse. I worked at Memorial Hospital for 17 years prior to coming to the district to work on school nursing. So we're lucky to have our kids back. We're happy to come see them. First thing I wanted to talk about was our mask mandate. I know that this is not ideal. Unfortunately, this is a guidance by the El Paso County Health Department. The state of Colorado has a mandate. It is also a guidance from the Colorado Department of Education and the Colorado Department of Public Health. So we are going to follow those guidelines and try to minimize the risk in keeping kids safe. If your child for some reason cannot tolerate a cloth mask throughout the school day, what you'll need to do is you'll have to have a physician, a prescribing physician, so a medical doctor, a doctor of osteopath, a nurse practitioner, or a physician's assistant will have to write an order as to why your child cannot wear a face mask during the school day and what alternative to face coverings that they recommend. Unfortunately, we are not allowing any student to not have any type of face covering. So if your child or you decide you don't want your child to wear a face mask, then you'll have to think about e-learning, and we can certainly work with you on those options. Feel free to reach out to us.
Hi, I'm Doris Swanstrom. I'm the health tech here at Grand Peak Academy. This is my 4th year here. I have 13 years experience as a health tech. Medications. If your child has a medication that needs to be taken daily, they will bring it, you guys will bring it to me, and we will put it up in the cabinets that are locked. They'll come down here to have their medication. If they have asthma and they have an inhaler or EpiPen for, they'll be up in the cabinets along with the medicine, and they'll come down here and get them. Huh? We have to have a doctor's order for any medication, even if it's aspirin, Tylenol, anything over the counter has to have a doctor's note. The only thing we don't need one for is a cough drop. We have 2 rooms now. We have this clinic, which is our normal clinic, and we also now have the isolation room, which is where we will bring your child if they have any symptoms of the COVID virus. When we bring them there, we will give you a call, and you will have 30 minutes from the time you're notified to come and pick up your child.
So I just wanted to touch on the last couple items. So first of all, we understand that we're all kind of worried and we don't know what's going on with this whole COVID pandemic. We are following the county health department's recommendation. So if your child has symptoms of COVID, they will be put in isolation and we will call the county. We do not make the determination of who stays in school, who gets excluded, who isolates, any of that. That is made by the county health department, and certainly we would encourage you to reach out to your physician regarding that. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to let us know. The district is providing information about that, so you can get that on the D49 website as well. So if you have a cohort and one of your cohort tests positive for COVID-19, what we'll do is we'll contact the county health department, and then the county makes a decision on who to exclude and who to send home. So we might be having to exclude a whole group of cohorts at one time, but again, that decision is made by the county and not by the staff at Grand Peak or the district staff. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was immunizations. So the state of Colorado requires that all students have immunizations or an exclusion on file. So if you choose to exempt your child, you need to fill out the waiver. You can either do that online or you can come into the clinic and sign that waiver. That has to be done every school year. So that's a law by Colorado. So otherwise you need to turn in all your students' records. What you can do too is if you need to get any type of immunization, we have a student-based health center. That information is also on our district website where you can go and get your immunizations done at no cost. So it's a great alternative to your medical doctor, and they can help you with your immunizations. All students entering 6th grade must have a Tdap booster, and that is also required by the state of Colorado. So if you have any questions regarding immunizations or our process, please feel free to call us in our clinic. Thank you.
And I just wanted to let you know that if that we are here and we'll be here for next week. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or the health office. And I do have a separate office from this room. I'm just partnering with the health team today. But my email is lisa.gilmore@grandpeakacademy.org, or you can call the school and I'm happy to help. So we're looking forward to supporting your students, those that are at home and in person, and have a great week.